There's a chest over here. What's over here? Nothing. What's happening? I don't get it. There wasn't a decree or anything to announce this. To announce this like there always is. You're right. Even if this was an accident, it's strange that we still haven't heard anything from the Sovereign yet. So they do hear the Sovereign talk. So there is a person that's talking. The mayor's deceived me. Are you saying that you don't trust what the Sovereign is doing? I'll have you know that I was a part of the delegation that came down with him to Dana during the previous crown contest. He was a brilliant man, just as good with astral arts as well. I'm sure he's well aware of the situation and thus has a plan to resolve it. Till then, you must simply wait and trust in his judgment. So there are 3 sovereigns. This Valron I still don't believe is dead. Though he did stab him through the chest. Someone's talking about Zeugles. Okay. Hey, that's the dude that was with Balsif, Team Balsif. The residential quarter is completely ruined. The roads are a mess. And we can't get any power. The info terminals have gone dead too. We can't get in contact with any of the fellow Renans on the ground in Dana. Wonder if the Sovereign's aware of what's going on. Don't trust your Sovereign! As a member of the upper caste, I order you to find a route out of here to the neighboring district. Please no. Can't expect an old man such as me to do that. No, well, when there are Zeugles running loose in that part of town. That's exactly why I need you to do this. Surely you don't intend to defy me now, do you? You saved my life. I would have been a goner had you not arrived when you did. Lady? My lady. I understand we're in a crown contest, but I have no idea such a capable astral artist was in our midst. Forgive me for not realizing it sooner. Come on. This is a woman with strong astral energy. Come on. You don't need to bow so deeply. All I did was strike that Zeugle's weak point. I didn't even get to go down to Dana for the crown contest. So I'm not sure how to feel about all this praise you're heaping on me. Where's my house? I don't know how to get home. I don't even know. Sorry, authorized personnel only. Damage beyond here is too severe. You'll have to go around. I'm literally Lord Dohalim. I go where I please. We didn't talk to you again. Oof. There are no people down there. Oh, that's what I was hearing. Fight that's going on over there. I feel like I'm going to fight something soon. Oh, maybe not. There's people over here. Father, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm not sure, son. Neither in all my years here on Lenegus has anything like this ever happened. Not even once. Not even that time that it happened. It's always been a decree before anything takes place. Not only was there none this time, the residential quarter has seen damage and injuries. Does that mean there's something bad happening then? It's possible. For now, all we can do is wait and hope for the best. Oh, now people are spawning in.
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, who was it then?
Hanfried Milgrath, the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Hanfried whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegus?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegus from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but going on what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
You and me both. Though we are Renin by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
All right. How could any of this happen? For years, Lenegus was a bastion of order and stability. Where did it all go so wrong?
Doe?
Faria.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait, don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still...
Kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Sure, that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
Dohalim.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
So that's trying to make it seem all sad and dramatic. He was forced to fight his friend for the crown. We already know that when we witnessed his dream. He didn't want to fight and kill his friend. It was forced upon him. And it was he dies, or his friend dies, and it's probably more likely that it was the girl dies that he probably loved, or his friend dies, or he dies, and he chose to fight his friend instead of letting his friend fight the girl, who then would have died. You know, the huge. It's already dead. All y'all know is fire and water, man. That's the second orange gel we've seen after I filled my inventory. I feel guilty about fleeing while there are kids out there fighting. There's no need to worry about them. They come from a higher ranking family than ours. That makes their astral art stronger than ours. They're simply fulfilling their duty to society as members of the ruling elite. I know. It still doesn't sit right with me. Why did you run away? I haven't saved it in a while. We've done a lot of talking. We've done a lot of talking. Now, this little girl sat there and fought so they could get away. Now little girl's dead. Just because they have the power doesn't mean they should have left them. They're still children. This is crazy. How long is this going to keep on? I don't know. Normally we would have had orders from the top brass, informing all to separate to all the separate classes what they need to do. I doubt that's happening. The whole chain of command in the city seems like it's broken down. Nobody knows what's happening. It doesn't mean someone somewhere isn't watching our every move. For now, we should see if there's anyone higher ranking around here. Maybe they'll have an idea about what we should be doing. Everyone flee and go somewhere safe. That's an order. That, building or whatever that black thing is back there, I thought it was a person just standing in the shadows. Some tofu. What are you doing? You're not helping her at all. The feeding pen is in bad shape. The feeding pen is in bad shape. Who knows how many people have died? What happened to the Zeugles? Don't tell me they broke out. No. Luckily, we were able to seal them off before they got too far. Not that it does much good when they've escaped in other districts, too. If I had to guess, I'd say there are a lot of Zeugles running loose throughout Linigus. And there are a lot more of them than us, too. What are we going to do? All our best soldiers are stationed down in Dana. Okay. Oh, that's where I'm headed. I was like, wait, I missed an inn? What is this? missed healing someone? Is that what that is? I thought I searched the whole place. There's no fast travel either. Oh, wait. What? Okay, no, Oh! No, that's not me missing healing someone. That's the takeoff pad for the ship. That's what that was. That's all it was. All right. Probably switch back. Might as well just turn back to Alphen. I'm the Sovereign anyways, right? I'm free to go as I please. So how did Volron get down to the planet? He must have came at the same time I did.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renan sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan. But that was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed. Despite Faria's lower-class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnigan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnigan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnigan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait, don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less. she would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty. Instead, I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right. Alphen.
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
Oh no, Avakir was watching us. I had to look up his name. See, that's why I write their names down. Because I would not have remembered it. Things don't calm down soon. Don't you think we should board a starship so we can evacuate? We can't. You need to have the Sovereign's permission to enter a starship for anything other than the crown contest. Well, where's the Sovereign? Why isn't he here to lead us in our time of need? I'm right here. If the rumors are to be believed, it's not just Zeugles who are out of control. Apparently a group of armed soldiers have started to rebel too. Uh-oh. For all we know, we may be seeing the start of some kind of uprising. Don't you think so? That's absurd. Who could possibly plot such a conspiracy and think they could get away with it? True. If you rebel against the Sovereign, you're rebelling against the entire Renan civilization. It's hard to say. One way or another, nothing like this has ever happened in the history of Linagus. We just know too little.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
What, how are we going to check in on the ranch? We can't. Say? My eyes deceive me. The shop is blessed of Lord Dohalim and his servants. What do you have to sell? Oh, okay. Don't think I have enough for everyone. And it's weaker, with the exception of Renwell's, and apparently I already have his. Gladius Rene. Because we haven't gotten into any battle. Like, I have nothing. I have not enough money. Scutum? Renee, the Scutum? Well, I have to buy his weapon. It's just a giant cannon.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
He's got a Scutum, guys. Or she. Oh, that's just a ground. This looks like a place for a fight. She's got a Scutum. We don't need to heal, right? Oh, I guess we do. Oh, because I healed someone, didn't I, with my arts? Let's rest. I don't know what's up ahead. So heal after battle, small. Heal after battle, tiny. Heal CP after battle, medium. It's nice. We'll go with that.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away. After mastering countless recipes and gathering enough ingredients to last a lifetime, I finally cooked my greatest, grandest masterpiece. Mabo Curry! This is a specially made, one-of-a-kind batch. It contains only the best combination of spices, chosen after a lot of trial and error.
Your...
spices.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else. I'm not that hungry right now.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention it.
The heat from the spices is intense, but not persistent, so it's easy to go back for seconds.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell? Serve me up!
Oh, wow. This is actually good.
To be honest, I'm a little scared how my stomach will handle all these spices later. But they really do bring out the flavor.
Indeed. The spiciness has been so finely tuned. Why, I dare say you've made true art, Alphen.
Right? I knew you guys would like it.
Like it? I love it! This is delicious, man!
Law, really? Don't talk with your mouth full.
There's plenty for everyone, so eat as much as you like.
It's an honor to serve you all, my lord, truly. Okay, so what lies beyond this door? They are giving me a healing spot. Oh, the armored soldiers that they said were mutiny.
Damn it. Lenniget's soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Ho! I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menethia. I command you.
Threats to the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one. Astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Oh, you pushed him out of my range.
His armor's too strong. Be my guest.
I'll fight my own then. He's gonna push the dude out of my hits. Oh, surrounded by 3 of them though.
Coming through. Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here.
I think you are finished because you did.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I shouldn't have said anything. We're not finished. Consider yourself finished.
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
So I don't think we've earned any amount. Oh, we can finish this off. So she can get a bonus defense. Oh, I gotta equip her with her Mystic Crest. I forgot to do that. Boost strike damage, yes please. Finish this one off. I should have done a long time ago for that extra 10 damage. Still haven't learned your thing. Any I can finish off for her. Maximum burst, give her a new move. Increases her boost gauge at the start. Easier party member over limit, yes. Even though she's not really ever in the party. But now when I do put her in the party, that should be a good addition. Oh, yeah. Equipment. Oh, I have to forge it. I can't just put one on her. But hey, that's lower casting time. Actually, that's gonna go to you. Like, her healing casting times aren't as insane as Rinwell's casting times. What did you used to have on you? Spirit Bengal, I believe? Recover on... Cover CP. Alright. Oh! It's another mantis. Hi. That one actually looks cooler, if I'm being honest. The green works so much better than the red did for a mantis. Of course it does. Oh! Everything's green.
Gotta break through. Here I come. I really take
Did the area of her healing circle get bigger?
These ones can run rings around us.
Vacuum blades.
Water, hear my call. Rain, glacial field, pierce evil.
Multiples. There we are.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Not a
Hear
chance.
my call.
First strike. Let me so burn. Flame inside me. Yours to be lost free.
Now.
Look sharp.
That's it.
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Oh, that's just a base enemy. I thought that was a Giganto.
Hi, Hoodle.
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
I think I'll pass on the handshake. Explosion!
And then it still hits her.
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Here's a healing arc.
Watch this. Can't get out of this. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Talon hurricane.
Where are you going?
She was in the middle of healing and I canceled it. What I do need to do, I can't. Incineration wave. So I can't do my fire thing with the current move I have equipped. Vacuum Blade won't let me do it. Dragon Swarm does. Sovereign Symbol. Oh, and he hit me. Oh, it's fine. I still ignited the floor. There we are.
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
What do you mean? Everyone, you're full health.
I won't forgive you.
Or his lord.
I can carve through armor. No shield can stand up to these fists. Legion snelling to me. Yeah.
Astral energy.
Go.
Here's a healing arc. Water astral energy.
Anything in armor is all mine.
In an instant!
Don't get complacent.
Never. Oh, I forgot to put Law's shortcake recipe. Forgot to put Law's armor. That I apparently got at some point. Do not even remember getting.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind.
Well, at least I got the wool.
A showdown between blade and fist. You got Now I'm real mad. Take this. In an instant. Impact block. No escape.
I never miss.
Vacuum blade. Dragon swarm. Vacuum. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
On.
Everyone hanging in there?
Yes.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them stand guard over the Forbidden Zone?
Forbidden Zone wasn't very hard to locate.
Now or never. Take this. Try harder. Now you see what I can do. Time to cross blade. Dragon swarm.
Burn.
Prepare to be seen. Not today. Here I come. I'm on it. It's over. Now in the group. Severing wind. Smash you. Need to pull. Here I come. Dragon swarm.
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Dragon swarm.
Now that'll bring you down.
Dragon swarm.
Ready to go.
Eat this. Take this.
Stars of light. Rain down.
Coming through.
Ignore that last hit.
Now. Scarlet Inferno. You picked the wrong fight. Dragon swarm.
Hear my call. Blah 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 magic. Burning
Ring.
holy wind. Here's evil.
Dang.
Don't give up.
I was hoping she would drop a heal in the middle of that.
Bring you back from dead to bliss. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing yearning to death.
Try harder. Now I'm in the group.
Whirling struggle.
Dragon swarm. Try this.
I don't even know the
easily
word
be
defeat.
fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to astral energy.
Say no more.
Got it.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Doggies.
It'll be in a bind. Get in, get out.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. That'll bring you down. Here's a
Roll and smash. Everything's so grouped up right now.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. My turn.
Oh, now I'm real mad. No further.
Glacial spear.
This one's all mine. I'll crush you.
Which one you hit?
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Burn.
Kitara, frozen.
Hammer.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Oh, I have so many of these things I haven't used that I should have been throwing on Alphen to make him ready, because he's probably going to be the dude that's... I mean, he is, because he's the main character, but he's gonna get most likely swarmed late game. There's going to be another solo fight, is the reason why I'm doing this. Because I'm anticipating another solo fight, and I need to make sure Alphen's got everything covered. Since he does not have an ability to heal himself.
I won't forgive you.
In fact, most of his moves involve him hurting himself.
Can't get out of this!
Need to pull myself together. I'll punch that gun out of your hand.
That would be good if you could do that, Law. Freaking amazing.
Time to let it rip!
Let it rip!
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc.
Eat dirt!
A drinking orb. More where that came from. Do it. This ends now.
Let it rip!
Astral energy. I'm all pumped up. Do it. Kisara, go for it. Prepare to crumble. Blah, blah, blah.
Not a chance.
Lunar polarity. Where are you going? Blah, blah, blah. In here.
Can't get out of this!
Stop running.
No
Water,
escape!
hear my call. Flood, lightning orb. Now.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life. Any injuries?
Just a little.
Get lost. Never see what you do. Not on my watch.
Have I been on auto this again? I forgot I was grinding levels. I thought I was fighting this whole time.
No further! No escape!
Because coincidentally, everyone that he was running towards, I was running towards to fight too.
What happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Unless there's a hotkey button to switch it to auto that I haven't been noticing.
Crush you.
And I've been accidentally doing it that way.
Reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Because there was no fighting in the last video because we just weren't fighting.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
What's this? Confiscated.
Wrong person.
We'll soon see about that. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here it is. Water up.
I'll finish you here and now! Vacuum Blade! There!
Winds of heaven. With this,
What?
I can become even stronger.
You didn't want to be in the fight? You really want to take us on solo?
Get in, get out. I never miss.
It's on!
Holy Lance.
Burn in hell!
A chain between heaven and earth. A whirl. Flame of fury.
You require
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I don't know why he didn't want to come in with backup, but
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
I guess that's on him. It's at 49.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen,
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen,
You again.
tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.